Picture this. You've stepped into a leadership role with a team full of experienced professionals, each with their own unique strengths, perspectives, and work styles. Leading them effectively was your first challenge, and you've started laying the groundwork for respect and collaboration. But now, it's time to bring everyone together as a cohesive team, one that functions seamlessly, supports each other, and is aligned toward shared goals. So, let's break down what it means to build cohesion and why it's so important. Starting with the basics. What is a cohesive team? A cohesive team is more than just a group of people working toward the same objectives. It's a team where individuals genuinely trust each other, where collaboration flows naturally, and where everyone feels they are part of something bigger than themselves. In cohesive teams, members don't just fulfill tasks. They support each other's growth, bring out each other's strengths, and tackle challenges together. But here's the big question. Why does cohesion matter, especially in teams with seasoned professionals? The answer lies in something called team dynamics. Understanding team dynamics, the foundation of cohesion. Team dynamics refers to the way individuals in a group interact and influence one another's behavior. When team dynamics are healthy, communication is open, trust is strong, and people feel safe to share ideas. When dynamics are unbalanced or neglected, though, the team can easily fall into unproductive patterns, like siloed work, competition over collaboration, or even friction. With experienced team members, team dynamics can be especially complex. Each person brings established methods, a history of past roles, and possibly even pre-existing relationships within the team. So, the role of a leader here isn't just about assigning roles or tasks. It's about carefully cultivating a positive, supportive environment that allows the team's dynamics to evolve in a healthy direction. But how do you get there? Let's break it down step by step, starting with a principle that every cohesive team needs: a shared purpose. Step 1. Establish a shared purpose. Every cohesive team has a clear, shared purpose that unites everyone and gives their work meaning. For seasoned professionals, this purpose must go beyond individual tasks or quarterly targets. They need to see how their contributions fit into the bigger picture. Imagine starting a meeting with, "Here's where we're going as a team, and here's why each of you plays a crucial role in getting us there." When each person understands the team's direction and their place within it, they're more likely to feel a sense of belonging and responsibility to each other. But here's the twist. Your job isn't just to set the purpose, it's to let them help shape it. Ask questions like, "What does success look like to you in this project?" Or, "How do you envision our team making an impact?" By inviting their input, you create a shared purpose that everyone feels personally invested in. Step 2. Foster interdependence by leveraging team strengths. Now that you've established a shared purpose, you might be wondering, how do I bring out the best in each person? The answer lies in fostering interdependence, creating a team dynamic where each member relies on and supports one another. Here's the key. Don't just assign tasks randomly. Think about each person's strengths and align them with roles that allow them to shine. For example, if you know a team member excels in strategic planning, let them take the lead on project direction, while others focus on execution or analysis. The goal is to show them that their skills don't just serve their role, they contribute to the success of the whole team. By doing this, you're not only acknowledging their expertise, but also building a culture where everyone sees value in each other's contributions. And when people feel their work matters, they're more willing to invest in the team's success. Step 3. Build trust and open communication. So, how do you create a safe space where everyone feels comfortable speaking up? Trust is the foundation of any cohesive team, and without it, communication falters, and collaboration suffers. Think about this. Trust isn't built overnight. It's developed through consistent actions that show you are fair, transparent, and dependable. A simple way to start is by demonstrating active listening. In meetings or one-on-ones, focus on what each person is saying, ask follow-up questions, and reflect back what you heard to show understanding. When team members see that you truly value their input, they'll feel safer expressing themselves. Open communication also involves addressing conflicts when they arise. As a new leader, you might hesitate to step into conflicts between experienced team members, but addressing issues directly and constructively is essential. Encourage open dialogue, reminding the team that disagreements can lead to stronger ideas and better solutions if handled with respect. And remember, transparency goes a long way in building trust. Whenever possible, communicate openly about decisions, challenges, and changes. Your team will appreciate being kept in the loop, and they'll be more likely to extend the same openness to you and each other. Step 4. Encourage team bonding and rituals. As you build trust, you may wonder, how do I create an environment where people genuinely enjoy working together? This is where team bonding and shared rituals come into play. Bonding doesn't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. It could be as simple as regular check-ins, celebrating small wins, or setting aside time for informal interactions. Small gestures, like acknowledging birthdays, congratulating personal milestones, or organizing occasional lunches, help reinforce a sense of camaraderie and connection. Shared rituals, like a quick weekly stand-up meeting or a monthly brainstorming session, establish rhythm and familiarity within the team. When people come together in routine ways, it reinforces their bond and makes them feel like they're part of something meaningful. Over time, these moments build the social glue that holds the team together. Step 5. Model and reinforce. Positive behaviors. As a new leader, you set the tone for the behaviors that are encouraged or discouraged. If you model open-mindedness, active listening, and respect, your team is likely to follow suit. Actions speak louder than words, so the way you handle challenges, respond to feedback, and treat each team member will shape the team's culture over time. When you see positive behaviors, like someone stepping in to support a teammate or offering constructive feedback, acknowledge and reinforce these actions. Highlighting positive examples sends a clear message about the team culture you want to build. And if you encounter negative behaviors that disrupt cohesion, address them calmly and constructively. Providing gentle but clear guidance helps maintain a healthy dynamic and shows that mutual respect is a non-negotiable. Step 6. Facilitate ongoing feedback and reflection. Once you've taken steps to create cohesion, the work doesn't stop. In fact, one of the most important parts of maintaining team cohesion is ongoing feedback and reflection. Create a space for the team to regularly reflect on their progress and dynamics. This could be as simple as a monthly check-in, where everyone shares what's working and what could be improved. Encourage team members to give feedback on each other's contributions respectfully and constructively. By fostering a culture of regular feedback, you ensure that any issues are addressed before they become obstacles to cohesion. And don't forget to invite feedback on your own leadership style. When team members see you're open to learning and adapting, it reinforces their trust and commitment to the team. Step 7. Navigate different leadership styles to enhance team cohesion. As you work toward building cohesion, a natural question might arise. How do I know what leadership style to use? The answer is, there isn't just one. In fact, the most effective leaders are adaptable, capable of switching between styles based on what the team or situation needs at any given time. Navigating different leadership styles allows you to respond to each team member's strengths and challenges with agility, which is crucial when working with a diverse and experienced team. Let's look at 3 key styles and how each one can help you achieve the 6 steps we've covered so far. Transformational leadership. Inspire and motivate. Transformational leaders are visionary and motivate their teams by aligning them with a shared purpose. If your goal is to establish a shared purpose and unite everyone toward a larger mission, step 1. Adopting a transformational approach can be powerful. This style is particularly effective when you want to encourage team members to connect with the why behind their work. Try using inspirational language, emphasizing the impact each member can have and reinforcing the team's collective identity. For example, you might say, "Our work has the potential to shape project outcomes or company goals. Each of you brings something unique to this mission, and together we can achieve something meaningful." Servant leadership. Support and empower. Servant leaders put their team's needs first, working to support, empower, and remove obstacles for others. When fostering interdependence and leveraging each person's strengths, step 2, or building trust through transparency, step 3, a servant leadership approach can be especially effective. Ask yourself, how can I serve this team in a way that enables them to succeed? With this mindset, you're focused on creating an environment where each team member feels valued and supported. Servant leadership emphasizes humility, so rather than taking the spotlight, you shine it on your team, celebrating their successes and encouraging growth. By serving them, you naturally earn their trust and deepen team cohesion. Democratic leadership. Engage and include. Democratic leaders promote collaboration by involving team members in decision-making. When you're fostering open communication, step 4, or building a culture of feedback, step 6, this inclusive approach can be essential. It allows team members to feel that their opinions are valued and encourages everyone to actively contribute to the team's direction. For instance, in team meetings, ask for input on challenges or decisions and actively listen to their perspectives. Saying something like, "What do you think is the best way to tackle this?" Or, "I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts before we decide," can make experienced professionals feel respected and appreciated. This approach strengthens cohesion by reinforcing a sense of ownership and shared responsibility. Making the connection. When and how to use each style. Think of these leadership styles as tools in a toolkit, each one with its own purpose. By understanding when to apply each style, you can approach the 6 previous steps with precision and flexibility. Use transformational leadership to establish a compelling purpose and motivate the team toward shared goals. This style helps set the vision and emotional connection that keeps everyone aligned. Steps 1 and 7. Adopt servant leadership when you want to foster interdependence, build trust, and ensure each member feels valued. This approach promotes a culture of respect and support, which is critical for cohesion. Steps 2 and 3. Embrace democratic leadership when you're seeking to encourage open communication and feedback. Inviting input shows that every voice matters and helps the team feel united in its direction. Steps 4 and 6. Over time, as you become comfortable with each style, you'll find yourself seamlessly shifting between them based on your team's needs and the specific goals at hand. By adopting this flexible approach, you're not just building a cohesive team, you're creating an environment where each person feels empowered, engaged, and committed to the team's success. This approach not only strengthens your ability to lead, but also deepens the cohesion among your team members. As they see you adapting to meet their needs, they'll be more inclined to collaborate, trust, and rally around your leadership. A practical plan for building a cohesive team. Building a cohesive team is a journey that requires intentional steps. Here's a step-by-step plan that breaks down the essential actions you can take to create unity, trust, and a collaborative spirit within your team. Step 1. Define and share a team purpose. Begin by bringing everyone together to discuss the team's overarching purpose and goals. While you may have a clear idea of what you want to achieve, allowing each team member to contribute their perspective fosters a sense of ownership. Host a purpose workshop. Set up a dedicated meeting to talk through the team's mission. Encourage team members to share their ideas about what success looks like and how they envision contributing. Connect to larger goals. Reinforce how each person's role ties into the broader objectives of the organization. Phrasing like, "Your work on specific project directly supports our company's vision of bigger goal," can help them see their place in the bigger picture. Step 2. Assign roles based on strengths. One of the best ways to foster cohesion is to make sure each person is working on tasks that play to their unique strengths. This doesn't just make for a productive team, it also shows your respect for their expertise and talents. Conduct a strengths assessment. Take time to understand each team member's skills, preferences, and experiences. You might use informal conversations or tools like personality or strengths assessments. Align tasks with talents. Once you have a good grasp of each person's strengths, align roles and responsibilities accordingly by saying, "I've noticed your expertise in area, so I'd love for you to take on responsibility." You're reinforcing their unique value to the team. Step 3. Build trust through active listening and transparency. Trust is essential for cohesion. Building trust means showing that you're a consistent, approachable leader who listens and communicates openly. Prioritize one-on-one check-ins. Set up regular one-on-one meetings with each team member, focusing on their experiences and any challenges they might face. In these meetings, practice active listening. Ask open-ended questions. Give them space to share and reflect back what you heard. Be transparent about decisions. Whenever possible, share the why behind your decisions. For example, explain, "We're moving in this direction because reason." Transparency builds trust and reassures team members that they're part of the journey, not just following instructions. Step 4. Encourage team bonding and create rituals. Creating opportunities for team bonding is key to helping team members feel connected on a personal level, which supports better collaboration and mutual support. Celebrate small wins. Together, recognize achievements, no matter how small, to help the team feel appreciated. For example, you might say, "Let's take a moment to celebrate team members' accomplishment. It's a win for all of us." Establish team rituals. Set up recurring activities, like a weekly brainstorming session, a monthly team lunch, or an informal morning check-in. These rituals build routine interactions, making the team feel more connected and creating moments where they can step back, reflect, and bond outside of regular tasks. Step 5. Model the behaviors you want to see as a leader. Your actions set the tone for your team. Model the behaviors that align with your team's values, whether that's respect, open-mindedness, or adaptability. Practice respectful communication. Consistently demonstrate respect through your words and actions. For instance, actively listening during meetings or showing appreciation for each team member's contributions signals the behavior you expect from everyone. Showcase adaptability. If plans change, approach it with a flexible attitude. Your adaptability reassures the team that it's okay to adjust and that you value progress over perfection. Step 6. Establish a culture of feedback and reflection. Regular feedback and reflection allow the team to continuously improve while strengthening trust and communication. Create a culture where feedback flows both ways, between team members and between you and the team. Set up structured feedback sessions. Schedule regular feedback meetings, whether monthly or quarterly, where team members can share what's working well and what could be improved. Encourage them to give each other feedback constructively and openly. Invite feedback on your leadership. Show that you're open to learning by asking for feedback on your own approach. For instance, ask, "What's working well in our collaboration? And is there anything I can adjust to support you better?" This openness reinforces that you're invested in everyone's success. Step 7. Adapt your leadership style to meet team needs. To build and maintain cohesion, you'll need to adapt your leadership style to suit the situation and team dynamics. Being flexible with your approach allows you to respond to your team's evolving needs effectively. Use transformational leadership to inspire purpose. When setting the team's vision and motivating them around shared goals, a transformational approach can help. Share an inspiring vision that gives meaning to their work and helps each member feel connected to the bigger picture. Apply servant leadership to support and empower. In day-to-day interactions, especially when helping team members work through challenges, take on a servant leadership approach. Show them you're there to support, not just to direct. Ask, "How can I help make this process easier for you?" Or, "Is there anything I can do to support you on this project?" Incorporate democratic leadership to encourage input and feedback. When gathering feedback or seeking team consensus, a democratic approach can be invaluable. Ask for input and create space for everyone's voice. For instance, "I'd love to hear each of your perspectives on this decision," reinforces inclusivity and builds trust. Being able to move fluidly between these styles shows that you're an adaptable leader who's committed to meeting the team where they are. This adaptability strengthens cohesion by demonstrating that you value their needs and contributions. Building a cohesive team takes time, patience, and intention. It's a process of creating connections, fostering trust, and aligning everyone toward shared goals. With each of these steps, you're laying down the foundation for a team that isn't just productive, but genuinely invested in each other's success. Remember, the journey toward cohesion is ongoing, and it's fueled by every interaction and decision you make. As you work to strengthen these bonds, you're not just building a team, you're creating a culture of mutual respect and purpose that will carry your team forward in every challenge and opportunity they encounter. Are you ready to build a team that's more than the sum of its parts? Let's put these principles into action and create unity that drives lasting success. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention, and I hope you liked this tutorial. In our next one, we will be talking about the team dynamics and how a leader can influence those dynamics for the best benefit of the team. Till then, have a great day and see you soon.